Thank you very much. Frank, Liza, and Sid here with you. All right. Hockey game in Tampa last night between the Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they will play next week in the first round of the playoffs, but I don't want to focus on that yet. This is the time of year, Liza, where, and it happens in the NBA as well, you know, there are families that buy tickets and they go to a game and their kids are excited and they're going to see specific players. It's a bigger NBA issue than an NHL issue, but later in the year, players sit.
Yep.
Players are rested. It is what it is. So last night in Tampa, the Leafs rested Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. Well, the broadcast of the game caught this kid in Tampa with this sign that said, "I came from Toronto to see my heroes, 34 and 16. That's Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. So the internet went nuts going, "Aw."
Yeah, of course.
Right?
He's just a little guy.
Little guy who traveled and is in Tampa and is very
Made
disappointed.
his own sign.
Well, after the game, the Leafs did right by this young man, and 16 and 34 met him, and the video comes courtesy of the Toronto Maple Leafs Twitter account. Take a look.
Got a drink here for you too. Yeah, a couple souvenirs for you.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
You wanna come grab a picture here in the middle with me and Mitchie?
Yeah.
So a stick, Liza, and
That is incredible.
they signed the sign, which is fantastic.
Absolutely incredible. And I mean, obviously, he's going to remember that forever.
Yes.
And these guys can spend however much time, 5 minutes, and it's something that will just mean so much to that kid for such a long time. Hats off to those guys.
Now let me ask you something. Did the Leafs have a choice? Were the Leafs in a situation? Let's be honest. You've been at TV a long time.
That's amazing.
You have a producer's
That's
mind.
So heartwarming.
No, but
Did
I'm
they
serious.
Have a choice?
What, like, in what world?
That
do you
is
know?
amazing.
Do you know Twitter is evil? Do you know what Twitter does if Austin and Mitch, 3 buttons down, dress shirts, go back to the bus and just don't sign the kid's sign?
Just shove the kid out of the...
Get out of here. Like, you can't do that. Now, with that said, Austin,
No.
they do a lot of the Leafs do this. Stuff in the community, they're great. I'm not saying they'd even think about it. What I'm saying is I don't think you have a choice.
Well, that is a good point, that once, you know, it's out there, and especially if people start getting on social media saying,
sure.
come on.
For sure.
Give
Whatever.
the kid a break. But regardless.
Shout out to Mitch and Austin. They did the kid proper, and that's fine. So
Yes.
all's well that ended well. But listen, lesson to families out there, athletes don't like playing all the games anymore. I'm just telling you right now. Be very careful if you plan like a cross-continent trip to see a specific athlete, because it's getting tricky out there with sitting and playing athletes, and it's a whole another topic, but
Right, but
keep it
like
in
you were
mind.
saying,